This is Will Anybody Ever Love Me by Sufjan Stevens. We're in standard tuning and capo on the 3rd fret. I'll try to play through it without too many mistakes for some context, and then I'll explain a bit more what's going on and try to show you with the camera. Chase away my heart and heartache. Run me over, throw me over, cast me out. Find a river running to the west wind. Just above the shoreline you will see a cloud. Tie me to a tiny wooden raft. Burn my body, point me to the undertow. Push me off into the void at last. Watch me drift and watch me struggle, let me go. Cause I really wanna know, will anybody ever love me? For good reasons, without grievance, not for sport. Will anybody ever love me? In every season, pledge allegiance to my heart, my burning heart. So, the first progression, I think it's that. So that's like, we can go into the next part of the song because it's the same. Hello wildness, please forgive me now. Which is the same as the beginning of the song. Which is the words, chase away my heart and heartache. Run me over, throw me over, cast me out. So those chords are D. You can play any D, but I'm putting the F in the bass and playing open E for the 9. Sufjan does that a lot, so it sounds very Sufjan-y. And then the next chord is A minor. Maybe you could play A minor 7, probably sound good. C, and then your C shape shifts up a whole step, 2 frets, to this D with a half step in it, which is really nice. Also a chord that Sufjan uses a lot. Predatory wasps. Yeah, so D, A minor, C, D, but do this one, it's better. That's the first progression. Chase away my heart and heartache. Run me over, throw me over, cast me out. Find a river running to the west wind. Just above the shoreline you will see a cloud. And then things get interesting because he sings basically the same melody but different chords. You're gonna land on this G. Tie me to a tiny wooden raft. Burn my body, point me to the undertow. So that's G, D, A minor, C. And it really changes the mood. And even though he's kind of instructing you on how to perform his funeral. There's this brightness to it, and that contrast is like what's awesome, right? So yeah, where were we? Push me off into the void at last. Watch me drift and watch me struggle. And here we're gonna do this super classic move. Let me go. If you play guitar, you probably know that one because it's like all over the place, but it sounds so good. So you have C, and then you drop your bass. So now we've just got everything else is open. And then you drop it one more time, and you land on your A minor, or you probably play it the minor 7. It sounds good. Let me go. Cause I really wanna, and then we're just gonna keep playing the same chords. Cause I really wanna know, will anybody ever love me? And for good reasons, without grievance, not for sport. Will anybody ever love me? In every season, pledge allegiance to my heart. Remember that, friend? Yeah, so he's back. To my heart, my burning. And then we're gonna go back to that other progression, the D. And that's what I thought was a key change when I first heard this song, because it's just such a cool change in color. So, hello wildness, please forgive me now for the heartache and the misery I create. So let's remember our old friend there. That's a D, going to a A minor, to a C, and then you'll want to just slide that C shape up a whole step. And you have that really pretty D chord. So yeah, then let's go through it. Let's sing it. So, hello wildness, please forgive me now for the heartache and the misery I create. Take my suffering as I take my vow. Sorry. Take my suffering as I take my vow. Wash me now, anoint me with that golden blade. So we just played that cycle 2 times, but sorry I messed up. Anoint me with that golden blade. And just like in the first half of the song, we're gonna switch to our like B progression or whatever, which is a much more like optimistic sounding progression. And he's gonna start talking about like crucifixion, final wooden stake, right? Tie me to that final wooden stake. Burn my body, celebrate the afterglow. Wash away the summer sins I made. Watch me drift and watch me struggle. Let me go. Hey, it's that one again. Oh, it's back. 'Cause I really wanna know, will anybody ever love me? In every season, without for good reasons, without grievance, not for sport. Will anybody ever love me? In every season, pledge allegiance to my heart. Every season, pledge allegiance to my burning heart. And then we can go back. Okay, 10 minutes. Maybe it's too long. So you probably want to know about that riff at the beginning, but you probably haven't made it this far because it's YouTube. Well, I guess I'll just teach you anyways. So you could play this with 2 fingers. You're just going. And then we're at, that's the D string, G, B string. Can you see that? And then this guy's gonna jump up. And then you're gonna do this hammer off, hammer on. So. Sorry. And then we're gonna take 2 fingers, we're going to that guy. So there's a lot of unison going on there. And then, oh, who is it? Oh, it's this one. That beautiful D chord. Yeah, so. Chase away my heart and heartache. Run me over, throw me over, cast me out. River running to the west wind. Just above the shoreline you will see a cloud. Tie me to a tiny wooden raft. Burn my body, point me to the undertow. Push me off into the void at last. Watch me drift and watch me struggle, let me go. Cause I really wanna know, will anybody ever love me? And everything. Okay, so I can't play the song without mistakes. If you're like a super beginner, all the finger picking that I was doing could have been intimidating because you don't know how to do that. Travis picking is what it's called. You can look into that. But it's really all about the chords, man. You can pick whatever. But that, yeah, I mean, if you want to get that first part right, it's... So until then, we've only been on 3 strings. We've been going... So your thumb is really driving this pulse, right? And then this one is gonna be tough if you don't know how to do this, but it's gonna go. But you're basically playing these 2 sets. But you alternate. So thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index. And if you can get that locked in, you're gonna be able to play every Sufjan Stevens song ever, kind of. Like, he does it a lot. Yeah, okay, well, that's the first tutorial video I ever did.